Howdy, how you doing tonight? This is a test. I am conducting a test. Well, two-pronged, really. This is an idea I've had for a while, and I'm trying to, I'm creating one of two things. I'm either writing or I'm painting, and I want to share both. And I am thinking about painting this way, and tonight is a test of acrylic paints. I'm heavy body Liquitex acrylic. And if my intent here is to paint for at least an hour and not have smells, toxicity is basically what I'm trying to avoid for my wife's health and for my health, to be honest with you. So we're going to get started here pretty quick. And I hope you will join me. We're going to get painting tonight.
There's an obvious end to this game we're playing. I say nothing, you say nothing, and nobody wins. I've been through this a million times, hoping that my heart would give me a sign. Feels like we're both keeping secrets tonight. Do you want me to stay or do you want me to go? There is someone for me and that someone should know. Always wanted to be completed by another person, an understanding that requires no translation. Here I am once again at your place, trying to figure out the meaning of the smile on your face. Feels like there's something we both want to say. Do you want me to stay or do you want me to go? There is someone for me and that game we're playing. I say nothing, you say nothing, and nobody wins. Do you want me to stay or do you want me to go? There is someone for me and that someone should know. That someone is you. That someone is you. That someone is you. That someone is you.
Okay, so I literally scheduled this in the last 10 minutes, 5 minutes. I have my gloves on. I don't want to get out of the habit. I'm using acrylic tonight to paint, but I want to keep the habit of using gloves because I have lots of oil paints that I want to use someday. It's super chill painting tonight. I want to spend at least 60 minutes painting. I don't know that anybody will watch this tonight, but that's okay. I'm not doing it necessarily for you to watch me for an hour. Okay. I'm doing this for multiple reasons. One is to test this thing, which is a Plantronics V5200 headset that I'm testing as a microphone. It has about 6 hours of talk time, and I set it to high definition, so it should sound pretty good as a microphone. I hope. It sounded good during test, but please let me know if you think that this microphone is better than my, the big condenser microphone that I use. I think it's pretty intelligible. Let me put it that way. The reason why I'm doing this is because I want to be able to talk while I paint, basically. So I want to turn around, and if I turn around and I'm facing my painting here, that I can still talk and I don't have to be wired up and I don't have to worry about a microphone, moving a microphone and getting a microphone in the way and making it just becomes obtrusive when you're painting. Make sense? The other thing is, twofold. I want to paint. I want to spend an hour tonight and paint. I got two big projects that I'm working on. One is a book that I'm writing, and the other is I need to paint some more. And tonight is more or less a test of acrylic paints. I'm using heavy body Liquitex heavy body acrylic. I also have some Master's Touch heavy body acrylic. But tonight I'm using Liquitex heavy body acrylic. I done a previous test and I used some Golden Open, which sort of simulates oil painting in the sense that Golden Open acrylics do not dry as fast as regular acrylics, allowing for more blending on the canvas. Tonight I'm not using a canvas, I'm using a canvas covered board. This is just a board. I'm trying to get closer to what Thomas Kincaid used when he was painting. He painted with acrylics, then he used airbrush acrylics, and then he finished with oils, and then his varnish and all that stuff. I'm not Thomas Kincaid. I know that. I'm a student. I suck at painting. Self-deprecating humor is something that my wife says that I should avoid, but you have to be honest with yourself. All right. I'm not a good painter yet. And maybe that's sort of, I think that whenever you're engaged in a skill or learning a skill, you are never satisfied where you are. You always want to improve. And that's the way I view myself. I want to improve. I know that I can do better. I want to do better. I want to learn. In order to learn, You have to put paint on canvas and you have to make mistakes. That's my goal tonight, is to make a mistake. I still need to, this is just a, this canvas board here. It's a prepared canvas board, but I'm going to put some gesso on it, and then I'm going to put some ground on it. It is acrylic. I expect it to dry rather quickly. While I allow it to dry, I'm going to talk facing it. I'm going to just talk to you. And I wish that this were a two-way communication deal. I mean, there is chat, okay, but what I need to do is I need to get an iPad and stick an iPad over here so I can, right here, and look at the iPad while I'm painting. That might be as close as I can come to two-way communication, unless I give you a phone number, a Google Voice number, and I say, call me. You first one who calls me gets to talk, and we get to talk about whatever. I'd like to talk about painting or writing or Bigfoot or UFOs or Skinwalker Ranch, the things that I'm interested in. Ghosts. My wife hates the fact that I watch ghost shows, Ghost Adventure, I'm deep into paranormal. I believe that we are more than what we appear to be. We are spiritual beings in a corporal body. We are incarnate. So, with that said, I'm going to start painting. So I hope this is working. I hope that let me turn it up a little bit. I'm looking for, okay. All right. That's overdriven. All right. So I'm looking for about -3 decibels below the top line, and I think I'm there. But like I said, this is a test of the microphone. This is a test of the paints, and this is a test of live stream, basically, of this little idea that I've got, whether I'm writing or whether I'm painting. I want to do both. Question for me is, should I segregate this into separate channels? Should I do painting on one channel and writing on one channel and keep them separate? Or should I just be, I will, if you like to do everything, they say on those YouTube educational channels, you're supposed to have a niche. You're supposed to only do one thing, and people will watch you for that one thing. Well, okay, sure. That is true. Unless you like a few things. Should you have one channel dedicated to painting? And should you have another channel dedicated to writing? Or should you have a third channel dedicated to something else that you do, like, I don't know, making wearable jewelry, which is something I'd like to do. I'd like to combine my painting skills, the art skills that I have, the creativity. I've got a keyboard over here that I've got covered up right now, but music, should you, or should I, maybe I should ask you that, should I just concentrate on one thing, or should I just be myself? Just say, you know what, I'm interested in all of this. I want to talk about ghosts while I paint, because maybe I'll paint about ghosts. Who knows? Anyhow, so I'm going to get to it. This should work. I hope it does. If it doesn't, I'll have to turn around and start it manually, but I think I have this set up. I think I have the mechanics of this live show stuff down. And I'm going to hit a button that will show a logo. And by the time you come back, I should be turned around and in the painting sphere, and we should hear some music, about a little over 60 minutes worth of music from Epidemic Sound. I'm going to have to update the description to include those links. Okay, there we go. I had it set backwards, so... Alright, let me go back. I'm sorry, I apologize. This is... I have to make amends here. Trying to fix something. I thought I had this set up, but I didn't. Okay. Okay. Now, when I talk, the music should calmly go down and then calmly come back up. I hope that's what it does. So what I'm doing right now, let's see. I'm going to put some gesso on this board. And let's use this other brush over here. Use a big brush, I could use a small brush. I'll use this. Okay, what I'm doing right now. Yes, I know this is a prepared gessoed board, but I've been told that you still should put gesso on it, and I think that that's right. I mean, it does have some texture to the board, but you really want like a 400 grit sandpaper feel to the board. That's one thing I did not feel. I know that Canvas does that, so that's what I'm doing right now. Just putting some clear gesso on my board. I could use crosshatch, but there's no really need. It's a clear gesso. Just want to make sure I have it covered. And this is acrylic, so again, I'm not trying to hide what it is. And I don't want to put too much on there, but just having a little bit of fun tonight. You know, as Bob Ross said, there we go. Get a little bit comfortable here. There are no mistakes when you're painting. There's only happy accidents. And I'm going to take that apart. So now I'm going to add a little bit of burnt umber. I'm going to get ground. I'm told that the reason why you want to put a ground on a white canvas is that you will get better, your ability to see colors will be enhanced. And put it that way, is that what you've heard? I mean, you know, the reason why you do it is your perception of color. I hope that that's coming out. Okay. I'm not doing an underpainting per se, and I think that I should. I think under normal circumstances, but like I said, this is just mainly I want to practice, and I want to see if my wife smells this. I guess I could burn a candle, but that would defeat the purpose. She would smell the candle and not the paint. The music is from Epidemic Sound. $15 a month. You can have royalty-free copyright. Well, it's not it is copyright to Epidemic Sound. If you use this music without an account, they will ding you with a copyright claim. But if you pay $15 a month, you can use their music. There's about 30,000 songs, all kinds of different genres. And I kind of like this song in particular because it's sort of laid back. Okay, so I have a good ground. I think on I'm going to update my description after this live stream is over, and I'll put a referral link to Epidemic Sound. You can look on one of my previous live streams. I think I have Epidemic Sound on one of my writing live streams. The last one, I think. You can use it. You get 30 days free. Meaning you don't have to pay anything for 30 days and use their music and not get a copyright claim. And you can explore their whole music library. They have sound effects in addition to music. And I think it's really worth it. It really enhances and allows you to, if you're live streaming painting like this, you can play music. So I have a basic ground on my canvas board. Now I want to think about what I want to do. What do I want to do? Tell me what you think. What should I do? I think I know what I want to do. I want to test out a new tool. I went to Home Depot today and I bought this, which is basically a trawl for, like doing concrete or masonry work, or tape and float if you do drywall. I said to my wife, I have a ruler, and I've watched Akiana. Akiana is an artist who I really admire. She does really cool stuff, but she does tape. I mean, she tapes, with masking tape and then paints and then rips off the masking tape. Why? Akiana, why do you do that when you can use this? You put this up and paint. I mean, that's a straight line right there. Just paint. Right? Heck, why not? So what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to, that's what I'll do. I think maybe that's what I'll do. I'll do it's not a Bob Ross because this is not wet on wet. I'm using acrylic, right? So I can't claim that I'm doing Bob Ross. And let me know how this microphone sounds while I'm sitting here painting and I'm moving around like this. I'm hoping that this is the ultimate test. I tested it just me talking into the camera as a test, but I have not done this. Painted and talked at the same time, which I think I need to do. All right, so I want a really dark color because I'm going to use, this song reminds me of Imagine Dragons, by the way. Just putting it out there. All right. I think blue and brown or blue and red. Give me a really dark color, blue and red. Almost a black. Yeah, I think I'm going to make some tree line. Then I'm going to do a light white opaque. Then I'm going to do, or should I do, I'll do blue first. I'll do a light blue and then down white, or white to light blue down, and then from there black. Okay, But the trees will be black. I want to do those first. I'm thinking out loud. What do I want to do, Jeff? I don't know. Maybe I should get something a little bit bigger. Okay. Take some blue. Put that down. Take some red. Cut that out. Put that down. Mix it up. What do we get with blue and red? We get a really dark mishmash of color, and that looks, ooh, that looks dark. Yeah, that's what I want. This is just a glass, from a glass workbench that I used to have, and I saved the glass pieces because it's really thick glass, and I'm using it. I put it on one of these IKEA tables, and it works really well as a palette, as a glass palette. I can't, you know, hey, save some money. That's what you want to do, is save money. Don't, you know, reuse, repurpose. Okay, so let's use the same brush. Let's put this aside. Let's use a different brush. Let's use... I always judge a brush by the way it feels on my skin. I don't know if you do the same thing, but I always think that a soft brush is better than a hard brush in most circumstances, but I don't know if that's true or not, but well, I like that brush. Okay, I'll go with it. Alright. Big tree on this side. So if I do... really bluish, granted, but... You paying attention, Akiana? Look at that. She's probably laughing at me right now. Hey! And then if I do the other side, I am not left-handed. But what the hell? Alright. I need to be more ambidextrous, I think. Get in the habit of using my other hand. I'm right-handed dominant. I don't know if you have that problem, but man, that's... Okay. Almost works. So... I don't want to stick that back on there, but what the hell. I go from the top to the bottom, but... So that one is front. I'm just going to do some... Now, the reason I got this, 12 inches. It works. Because this is a 12-inch board.
Oh, baby, why can't you see that I can't just see that I did?
I guess if I had a larger board, I'd have to get a larger trawl, I guess.
To you, if you only could see me.
Kind of even spacing, so let's
to you. The music is fading, I want you
doesn't look very look like poles. Okay, yeah, granted. All right, now maybe another one here. I need another happy tree.
The night, you'll see. You know that I want you, know that I need you now.
Yeah, there's a happy tree. They will live.
And I won't waste your time.
Okay.
I need to make it happen, baby, with you. Oh, baby, why can't you see that I'm dancing next to you?
Okay, so. Okay, so now I have that. Now I have to decide. I want the sun. I want the sun about right here, shining through. So I'm gonna go white. Then it goes to blue. The back is going to be here, horizon, green and stuff in the front, so there's light shining through the trees. I'm going to use that trawl again with white. Oh, so sun's about here, I think. Alright, now, how am I going to do this? So I use water. Yes, I could use water. Heavy body with acrylic, about 50% water. All right, now. Don't want to wet it. I want that to sort of more or less dry, right? I'll have to add the details on the trees later, you know, like the work and stuff, but I want the positioning just like that. Could have the light coming this way. No, I still like it over there. Okay. So I need some clear water. The thing I've learned is I have a cleaning water, and I have wash water, and then I have to have mixing water. And I know, not more than 50%, but I need a really opaque, I need to come through. I need to wash on really light. See what I did there? There are no mistakes, there's only happy accidents. never claimed to be an artist. Don't get mad at me. But the effect I want to have is, I think if you've done this before, you'll understand what I'm trying to do. I'm trying not to overpower. I want it to have a little bit of a depth. They say that painting is about layers, right? You always have to layer front or from back to front. What's important in the back. That's what I'm trying to do, and I don't know if that's going to work, but almost on the horizon line there. I'm going to call that horizon line. I need to clean that up.
I wanna be a weekend lover. Yeah, I'ma be the best damn lover you got. I wanna mess up your covers.
I should draw a Bigfoot right there.
How I've been. Remember while you have my number.
Forest creature. You're gonna draw a forest. Why not draw a forest creature? You know, there's artists who do
what you can do. The way my hands feel on
bears and foxes and stuff. Why not a Bigfoot?
every move I make.
Let's draw a Bigfoot. I should. Maybe I should do a study on Bigfoot and start mastering a Bigfoot. I could draw a Bigfoot in the forest.
Every breath we take your
Anyhow,
I ain't got no time for romance, but baby I don't want to lead you on. Not looking for something steady, not ready for that. I'm the best thing that has ever happened to you.
Okay, so sort of.
Shine, show me what you can do. Make
I know what I want to do.
hands feel on your body. We pretend sitting in the dark. With every move I make, you're falling.
Okay, so
The way
I
my
have sort of a horizon on the forest.
moving in the
And
dark.
I have
Every breath we take, you're falling.
green.
Every breath that we're taking.
I think so. I think it'll work.
Every move that I make,
I've never done this one before, so why not? I'll put some more.
that we're taking. With every step you're falling in love.
Not as hard on the blue, but some more white.
I'm the best thing that has ever happened to you. Here's your time to shine. Now show me what you can do. Make a move. The way my hands feel on your body. The way we're dancing in the dark.
Mist.
I make your
The forest mist. Morning mist.
body. The way we're moving in the dark. With every breath we take, you're falling.
Okay.
We're taking. With every step you're falling in love. With every move that I'm making. Every breath that we're taking. With every step.
Yeah, this is not wet on wet technique. This is acrylic. And since I suck at painting, I'm practice painting. I'm trying to do sort of a pseudo Bob Ross sort of kind of thing, but with acrylic paints.
As they come, you think I'm
I
slowly
think you can do that, but okay. So I sort of have,
that I'm done.
if you can see that now.
Feelings they grow slow.
The problem I have.
For mine. Now I
Should I draw the treetops, and then the sun, and then the light spectacles, and then more tree,
gonna call,
and the bottom? I think that's the way I want to go.
gonna call you up and tell
So I can draw treetops, sort of. Up, and because if I have light here in this area, then the light would go that way. And then I could get light spectaculars here and on the trees here. And do that. And then finish up the bottom. Okay, let's do that. Alright. Different brush. Now, if you're a painter, no, I have never taken a class in painting. I do have a Skillshare account, and I've watched a few classes on Skillshare, but I have to be honest with you and tell you that my painting endeavors have been on hiatus for a while due to my wife's complications, because every time I painted in oils, I always got told to stop. And so I'm moving to acrylics, and I'm moving to heavy body acrylics. I want to use good acrylics. I don't want to use the student grade. I know student grade is okay. Don't get me wrong. I'm not down belittling student grade. If you have to use it, it's okay. But I'd rather learn with heavy body, so I know the medium. I know what it is. This is too small. I know you're going to tell me that, and I know you're going to tell me I should use a fan brush. You're right. I should use a fan brush. Which one? This one. And I should water it first. I just wasted a little bit of paint, but it's okay. Am I going for an impressionist? I'm not trying to be, well, I'm not, right?
Tell me, mother, did you miss me when I broke free? When I grabbed a bus to anywhere just to be elsewhere. I long to belong. Hitched a ride into the sun.
I don't know what kind of trees these are yet. They're not palm trees. They're not deciduous trees.
On my way to meet my lover, a dreamer.
They are not aspen trees, although they are in the mountains. I'm thinking of the mountains around me.
To belong.
Are they really trees?
Got
They
nothing.
look like blobs of paint.
I'm a kite, you're my string, and you made me see there's nothing to lose. I'm away,
I'm not drawing branches. I'm just drawing.
dive into the
I
unknown.
want the impression of a tree, right?
Tell me, mother, did you miss me like I missed you? I've been on a million journeys trying to find me. I long to belong, and nothing to
I'm just going with it. You totally screwed up, and that's okay.
string, and you made me see there's nothing to lose. I'm a wave in your sea, and you made me dive into the unknown. I'm a kite, you're my string, and you made me see there's nothing to
gotta be darker.
Nothing to lose.
This one too.
We got nothing to lose. We got nothing to lose. And we've got nothing to lose. I'm a kite, you're a string, and you made me see there's nothing to lose.
This is not the channel for you to learn how to paint. If you haven't figured that out yet, well, congratulations. You're slow. No, really. I mean, I'm just having a little bit of fun painting. And I want to do this more regularly so I can get better at this. Now, okay, so I know I should be using probably a smaller brush at this point. I'm trying to just get the overall impression of a tree top. Okay, that's enough of that. Okay. Now, alright, so I have the ground, I have the trees, I have the wash, foggy kind of crap, and I have some treetops. And where do I put the sun? The light source is going to be somewhere there, I think. So back to this brush, which is a smaller brush. Okay, so smaller brush, light source would be, I'm going to go with a yellow. Load up my brush here with yellow. And I want to put the light source here somewhere. Here. I don't want to put it in the middle because in it I want to get the light. So if this is the horizon in the background, the light is going to be like right here. Somewhere. And if I do an Akiana kind of thing, yeah, it's going to be right there. More or less. Okay, so I say that's light. Okay, granted it's not light, but you know what I mean. It needs to be the brightest source on the canvas. You know, if I do that, do a soft brush again. Why do I need a soft brush? I'll tell you what I need a soft brush. Because if that's the light, it's way too much. Something like that though. much, but yeah, I'm learning here. Give me a break. Alright, so what I didn't do there was I did not put water on that brush before I applied paint to it, which is like sort of got that out. So what I need is sort of a dry brush. I can fix that. Do a light. Yeah, maybe. It's almost us. Almost. Almost. I ain't Bob Ross.
Cannot believe that what we have.
Okay. That almost looks like a sorta. Now, how do I? I'll start here. How much time do I have left? Oh, well. I think I'm almost 10 minutes before my 60 minutes is up, but I can do a little bit more, and then I will call it a night on this painting, and we'll pick it up tomorrow. How about that? That's the horizon, sort of there, and if I that would have to be.
You had your reasons and I sure had mine too, but I can't picture me without you. I
don't know how I'm gonna do that. I'll figure it out.
But there's no other people like us, 'cause we don't talk that much and we don't share a lot, even though there's nothing.
Because it would have to be thinking around.
No, you think of me 'cause I've been thinking about you.
These tree bottoms.
Maybe
How do you do that?
maybe we'll get there. 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 I don't know where you are, if you're happy in your heart. Oh, yeah. I don't know if you want to get right back where we started.
Darker is closer, right? And
We don't talk that
I
much.
need to do two things. I need to figure out. I'm learning here, so you know it. I know it.
Think of me 'cause I've been thinking about you.
Darker on the bottom,
Baby,
light up. So I'm gonna have to lighten this up, I think.
maybe we'll get there.
And I have to darken it down here. So it would be darkest down here,
Maybe we'll get there.
not darkest on the side of the tree. So I'll have to lighten that up. Oh well, live and learn.
Wait,
Could be worse.
I don't need you. Then why so settled? I withdrew. Still it feels just like I'm waiting for something better. Wait a second. I wanna stay up late with my heart in your head. Maybe stay too much 'cause you don't understand. You got me gone. You don't understand. You got me gone. But sometimes I might be a bit selfish when you're way too humble. Might be overzealous, getting you in trouble. 'Cause I'm a little
like I said, this is not about, I'm not asking you to watch me for an hour of painting. This is me for showing up painting, but you know, if you want to listen to music and talk, I think I'm open for that. I have a Google number, and maybe I can invite y'all to call and have a conversation while we paint. I mean, I think there's lots of podcasts out there about painting, and they have interviews with painters and stuff. But
Wait a second.
how about you just have a conversation while you paint? Who's done that before? I don't know. Probably somebody has. Just late to the game.
You got me gone. You don't understand. You got me gone. But sometimes I might be a bit selfish. When you're way too humble, might be overzealous, getting you in trouble. 'Cause I'm a little bit unsteady, even a little limit. Might be a disaster, or just the best you've ever.
I'm gonna have to also figure out lights here. So light that way, light that way.
Or just the best you've ever had.
So it looks like I'm gonna be on Skillshare tonight, learning a little bit more, and then I'll come back and maybe fix this. I know that I already manhandled this a little bit too much. Lack of a better word.
Just the best you've ever had.
Just having fun. Not not saying I'm an artist. I'm learning. Getting back into this groove of painting. You can't learn unless you put paint to canvas, right? And learning your mediums and learning your paints and learning acrylics. My wife has not come in here and yelled at me yet for the smell, so I think I'm doing okay. Else I would have that window open back there and be in the doghouse. So the base of the trees I'm gonna have to figure out. Size of the trees I'm gonna have to figure out. And the shade. Changing the shade. Changing the tone. Saturation level of that sap green to
I don't know which way I'm.
something else like that.
I don't need
Dark down here and not as dark going up.
with you. You fill me up with broken promises, 'cause you never keep them. My soul
It's gonna take me a while. Huh?
let me down.
I apologize. I can't read. If you're commenting, I can't read it. You're probably calling me an idiot, but you know what? It's okay.
Don't try. I don't like
Get better.
things you do mess with my head.
Maybe it's a good thing I can't read a comment.
Down like you don't care. This is for my time.
This is a color to or money to color converter. How much money can we convert to color?
Oh, my time. Oh, don't try.
I'm trying to go light green up,
You do mess with
dark green down.
me up, let me.
I think that makes sense, and I'm not sure if it does, but
Oh, my time. Don't go wasting my time. Don't go wasting my time.
I think think when the music stops, I'll go ahead and stop the live stream.
Don't go wasting my time. I want nothing to do with you.
Okay.
Watch me under the light, so keep me in your sight, 'cause I can do this all night. You can call it what you want, I got something else in mind. Oh, if it's you I've been waiting for, I better make it worth my time. So don't you pay them any mind, close your eyes, follow the sound. Keep it calm,
I'll figure it out. It's just a,
slow down.
they say, a problem of physics.
I'll give you what you need if you stay
Color is just music in a different
lose your spot.
vibrational expression.
Colors blurred, what you call it.
Have you it at least. You may have a different concept of what it is I'm talking about. I think you'll get it.
I'll let you in the dark. I'm waiting in the dark.
And what is color? Color is a vibrational of light.
All we got is here.
And based upon the vibration is the color. Whoa, Jeff. Whoa.
Pay them any man, close your eyes, follow the sound. Keep it calm through the night. We don't need to slow down. Take it off, I'll give you what you need if you stay with me. I'll love you in the dark, so shine on, lose your
I'm
spot.
gonna have to come back to this, I think, tomorrow, and
You call
I want to see how this progresses. If I make more mistakes, I'm gonna go
if you stay with me.
to Skillshare, and I'm gonna study under a art teacher a little bit. I have a Skillshare account. I'm gonna try to learn a little bit tonight, watch, and then I'll come back tomorrow, and you can see if I actually am able to fix this. I think I did okay, considering I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I mean, seriously. Yeah, what am I trying to do? Well, nothing right now, I suppose. And I should probably do this. These are acrylic paints, not oil paints, and I need to remember to do that. That is to keep your acrylic paints wet on your palette. I should remember to do that.
Crazy, I used to hide myself away in the night, looking for trouble and fights, looking for answers at the bottom of my glass. You found me lost in the night, looking for trouble and fights, but you found me. No, I'm a screw up, but baby, I'm glad you're someone to rely on, someone to rely on. No, I'm a screw up, but baby, I could be someone to rely on, someone to rely on. Your friends, they say you're in too deep. You shouldn't be with someone like me. Sometimes I think they're right, honey. Sorry for the tears in your eyes. Hey, love, forgive me just one more try. Used to hide myself away in the night, looking for trouble and fights.
I really like those open acrylics more than I do this heavy body, I have to be honest with you though. Maybe that's because they have the medium that's already added to make them feel like oils.
No, I'm a screw.
Because these are almost like they're trying too fast. It's trying too fast. What the hell?
No, I'm a screw up, but baby, I could be someone to rely on, someone to rely
See, it's like, Jesus H. Christ. This doesn't feel right. Okay, so I think that's...
Hey baby, I'm calling.
I want to stop the...
Hey baby, just please pick
Now
up.
I need to fix everything below it.
Baby, I'm calling. I'm drunk, can you please pick up? No, I'm a screw up, but baby, I'm glad you're someone to rely on. Someone to rely on. Someone to rely on. No, I'm a screw up, but baby, I could be someone to rely on. Someone to rely on. No, I'm a screw up, but baby, I'm glad you're someone to rely on. Someone to rely on. No, I'm a screw up, but baby, I could be someone to rely on. 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 Someone to rely on.
I'm just trying not to stick my big head in the way of the thing. I don't know how successful I am. Figure it out. Get better. And more or less, I'm fixing on the canvas, not on the palette. And I'm not using heavy bodies. Heavy body acrylics, I guess, are meant for brushstroke retention, and I'm more or less using it, trying to get the effect of an oil. So the things I need to learn right on Skillshare, I'm going to be looking for an acrylic teacher about, yes, some of this I can get. I want the depth perception of the trees. I need to fix that. I'll get back to the light specular light. Figure out how to do that. But I mean, I sort of have a horizon line in the clouds and a horizon line in the background there, and a horizon line on the trees. So if I can, I mean, do I do treetops like back here? Something like that. keep the foreground. Does that look right? A little too dark in my mind. The nice thing about acrylics is they dry quick. Screw up, it's okay. Kind of like that. So if I have a treetop kind of a treetop line, that level. So, I have sort of a treetop, sort of. Give the impression of a treetop line back there, but I have to figure out that intermediate area. I'm gonna have to fill in and correct these tree lines, the trees, like that. I don't look half bad. It still looks amateurish, and that's what it is because it is an amateur. I'm an amateur. I'm, you know, hey, great. I'm telling you, I know how to paint. I'm trying to paint. I think half the problem is coming and showing up and putting paint on the canvas. Being afraid about it. It is what it is. That's all it is. Okay. All right. Well. What do you think? I mean, leave me a comment. If you're brave enough to be watching this. Brave? Well, okay. There might be another word for it. You're bored enough to be watching me paint. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think. Needs work. Okay. These look sort of like aspen trees, so I'm kind of in the mood that I'm gonna lighten these up now. Lighten these with a little white and make them look like an aspen tree. So we have green tree line in the background going down this way, sort of. And then I need to figure out, okay, what do I do in the foreground? Do I put color? Like an amber color. That I need to fix. I mean, the whole thing's an amateur. Yeah, it is what it is. I'm not going to claim anything else. Alright. I've been painting for an hour, and that was my goal, 60 minutes. I wanted to paint. And I think tomorrow night I'm going to paint for another hour, and I'm going to try tonight. I'm going to spend an hour on Skillshare, and I'm going to learn some stuff. and make these aspen trees, figure out how I can fix this. I mean, nobody says you have to finish like Bob Ross did, a half hour, right? Who says you have to finish a painting in 30 minutes? I don't think you should. I think painting, especially if you're painting with oils, it could take, I mean, hell, Mona Lisa by Leonardo da Vinci, the guy was 15 years and he still didn't finish. And I think you just have to get to a point where you say that's good enough, right? All right. My gloves are off. That means I'm cleaning up. That means I'm going to turn around and I'm going to change my camera and the music will end. And that's it for me. If you watched tonight, I hope you enjoyed and laughed a little bit. If nothing else, laugh. Why not? Have fun. I think that's the goal. Have fun. Lighten your mood. Lift up your spirit. Don't be so down. Don't be perfect. You don't have to be perfect. You don't. I didn't get any paint on my fingers because I was wearing gloves. Yay. Success. Now I have to clean up. I'll probably get paint on my fingers. Anyhow, let me know what you think about this microphone. Do you think this is a good deal? I thought, it's allowing me to do this without being tied down to a wire to a computer. So it is what it is. I hope you had fun tonight. And with that, I guess I just want to say thank you for watching. And maybe tomorrow night, 6 o'clock, I will do another 6 o'clock Central Standard Time, Texas time. I'll do this again. And maybe I think, what's tomorrow? Tuesday. I should be able to do that tomorrow. I'm trying to think of work schedule because I have work. I have a day job. So, yeah. I should be able to do that by 6 p.m. tomorrow and I'll paint some more. Hasta luego. See you. Take care of yourself. Have fun.